Town Hall Lanes, Johnston, Rhode Island. Mike Zella, Bob Ferry. We've got Peter Tata and Leo Nadeau, who will face off here in this amateur bowling event. Oh, I like to pick up my 10-pin spares that way. You get it out of the way early.
Pin out of the way, right?
That's right. Now you get to the other 9 to shoot at. Peter's out of Johnston, Rhode Island. A little nervous. A little fast to the line, and that causes you to be a little wild there.
Yeah. Settle down a little bit.
Been bowling for 15 years, has a 123 average, high game 201, high set 469. He's got 9 out of the way in the first frame, plus 4 pins is the handicap, and so he's got 13 total. Leo Nadeau steps in. Leo out of Warwick, Rhode Island. Leo's retired. Been bowling duck pins 46 years. Nice shot. 128 average for Leo. He's got a high game of 210 and a high set of 510. Picks up the spare in the first frame.
Okay, these bowlers rolled off Friday evening in a pro amateur event, which was 80% handicap. So Peter is receiving 4 pins handicap from Leo. Leo's average is 5 pins higher than Peter's, and 80% of that would be 4 pins. So this was another handicapped event. Like last week we had the seniors bowling. They had 100% handicap. Okay, Leo.
How many did you have bowling in the Pro-Am, Bob?
We had 114 entries. So there were 114 amateurs competing for 2 prizes, a television roll-off and also a $200 first prize.
Back-to-back marks for Leo. Peter Tata will step back in.
It's a good way to get started for Leo, picking up 2 spares like that. Leo bowls in the Monday Night Mixed League here at Town Hall Lanes.
There you go. Had a tough first frame, but comes back nicely with that ball. First ball in the second frame.
Peter, he bowls in one of the leagues that I personally bowl in on Thursday nights, the Handicappers League, which is run by Henry Rose and Monroe Campbell. Fails to convert the 2-pin. Peter's current average is 123. That's a high game of 201 and a high set of 469.
Peter likes to obviously bowl, but he also plays racquetball, works out, pretty much plays all sports. Used to coach PAL basketball team. Here he is on Duckpin Magic. Find the stroke. Better ball. Not
Tough
the kind of results he wanted there. Yeah.
Tight. Shooting at the 6-7. To convert this spare, you want to hit the 6-pin to the right, slide it over into the 7. I've seen it, whereas you hit it on the other side and it comes off the wall. Good try. Peter's been bowling for 15 years. 9.
31 after 3 for Peter.
Peter is an engineering technician and a quality control manager.
And in steps Leo Nadeau.
Both bowlers bowl in leagues at Town Hall Lanes, so they're familiar with the lanes. Leo rips the middle.
It's a chance to clean up a few here.
So you said Leo's been bowling for 46 years. He's retired. Current average of 128 for Leo. High game 210. High set of 510. This is Leo's second time bowling on television. He bowled on television 5 years ago.
And he finished second.
He certainly did. And he says here that he's won various handicapped and mixed double wins. He didn't list any of them, but I'm sure through his 46 years, he's won a few tournaments of his own.
He's got 11 pins to get right here in this match.
The 3-7-10. Just want to hit the 3-pin to its right.
Yeah.
Just like that.
So
what a shot. What a shot.
Again, we'll take a look. See him watch the pins the whole way down.
I mean, couldn't hit it any better than that.
3 out of 4 frames. He's put marks on the board, and Peter Tata is going to do a little work here. There's a nice shot.
I see one of our seniors in the audience there from last week. Jimmy
Simone.
Tough break for Peter. Just hit that a little too full.
He's got to keep plugging away. He can't give up here. It's early in the match yet.
One thing you got to remember, just to keep plugging. Game isn't over until it's over.
52 plus the next ball for Leo Nadeau to 40 for Peter Tata in the 4th frame.
So Peter is down 12 pins right now. Okay. He needs to hit that on the inside. The ball take out the 4 and the 8. Oh, just a little too full.
3rd ball coming up for Peter. So 49 after 5. He has bowled some 10-pin in his time. He admits on his information form, Peter has.
Just for fun. Just to compare the 2 games and realize that Duckpin is the better.
Peter also used to coach CYO bowling.
He says here on his comment sheet that he used to coach CYO bowling.
Yep.
When he was old enough to walk, him and his brother used to have lanes at their access anytime they wanted them. Must have had a CYO center with Duckpin lanes in them.
No, Leo drops 9 with that ball. Impressive performance in the first 5 frames for Leo Nadeau, as he's got 4 out of the first 5 he's got marks.
Both bowlers have conquered the 200 mark, which is a feat in itself in Duckpin bowling.
And Leo over 500, which...
Yes, Leo has a high set of 510.
That would
get away from him a little bit. Well, he
makes out pretty well, though,
he needs the 1, 2, 3. Peter needs to really settle down this next box coming up. He might just wait a little bit too long. He needs to take a deep breath, settle down.
Well, that'll leave the door open for him.
It's down 29 pins. Peter will be getting up on lane number 8.
87 for Leo. See some of the crowd here at the Town Hall lanes. See Leo give Peter a pat on the shoulder, saying, "Go get him." A lot of camaraderie is for Duckpin bowlers, especially in this amateur event on TV. Peter's rushing a little bit here, and he'll still have an opportunity for a mark. There you go. That was a much better ball. Leaves the 5. It's a chance to pick up 10 with this 3rd ball. Nice stroke that time. Gets the 10, 59 after 6. Pin advantage for Leo Nadeau.
Peter's 59 through 6 frames. Really needs a mark here.
Wow.
Oh. Unbelievable.
Deserved much better that time.
Yeah, that ball was better than that.
Well, it's a Duckpin game. He just got himself straightened out, where he threw a couple of nice balls and leaves the 7th. Let's see what he works with.
Leo will be getting up on lane number 8 and has an opportunity here to pretty much wrap this game up quickly if he were to get a couple of more marks here.
Yeah, he can close Peter out. He's got that 28 pin advantage heading into the 7th frame.
Leo, he lists his hobbies as bowling, woodworking, and collecting baseball cards. I'd like to thank Leo's wife, Donna, for keeping score for the audience over here on the right.
Boy, that's close.
I think it's almost touching it. wait until that pin is completely out of touch.
Yep.
He says, I have good eyesight. I don't think it's going to touch it.
And I can pick this spare up, and that's what I'm doing. I'm putting spares on the board. He's got 4 out of the first 6 frames.
He had no question in his mind that he was going to get that. Leo's wife Donna bowls in the Women's Pro Tour. And I know in weeks to come we'll be televising some of the Women's Pro Tour matches.
Yep. So Leo moves out on lane 7, 5 spares and 7 frames.
And there's no stopping him now.
And that should just about do it.
Leo says, I want that television prize. This amateur event is the prize money for the amateur event is sponsored by American Ball Company. They donated $250 in prize money to the amateurs and to promote their new target ball. So ask your proprietor about the new target ball. And would like to thank American Ball Company for sponsoring this prize money for the amateur event.
I think that just about does it.
Yeah, Peter's at that point right now where he probably wishes he were finished.
Yeah, he's just going
to give him a
roll through to get finished.
Congratulations for qualifying. He did an excellent job.
Tough luck and a tough opponent, Leo Nadeau.
He ran into one hot Leo Nadeau.
Finally get a mark on the board. Feels a little bit better about things, I'm sure. And Leo will step in, working on a strike in the 8th.
I'd like to thank all the amateurs who participated in the Pro-Am on Friday night. We had 114 entries. And we're viewing the 4 finalists bowling this match. I guess Leo will go on to face Leo Montero.
A couple of Leos bowling it out
Leo
here.
versus Leo. Hope I'm pronouncing that Montero right.
127.77. Both bowlers with marks in the 9th as Leo Nadeau has come out big, and he's got another one.
Nice game. 157 plus 2 balls for Leo Nadeau. An impressive score. And he'll move on to bowl Leo Montero.
Well, Peter can take consolation that even if he had a solid game, he would have been up against a very tough opponent in this match. Count 9 more.
Be 166 plus this pin if he gets it.
Missed.
166 for Leo Nadeau, who has a 128 average.
Heck of a game for
Very
Leo.
impressive string.
He has won it. Peter will finish up here.
I'd like to see him finish with a mark here just to ease up his tension a little bit. Our winner is Leo Nadeau. All right.
Back-to-back marks now for Peter, and he's got 1 ball left. See Leo. And he advances right after this to our next match.
left that twice in one game. You won't see that too often.
Nadeau wins at 166-111. We'll be back with our second match coming up after this.